We all have private struggles, habits we grapple with, often in silence. These habits can be deeply ingrained, shaping our daily routines and influencing our decisions in ways we might not even realize. Desires that pull us in different directions, creating an internal tug of war. We find ourselves at crossroads, unsure of which path to take, feeling the weight of our choices. For some, it's the urge for another drink. The allure of alcohol can be a powerful escape, a way to numb the stress and pressures of life. For others, it's the lure of a cigarette. That momentary relief, the deep inhale and the exhale of tension, even though we know the long-term consequences. And for many, it's the compelling, often secretive act of masturbation. A private act that can bring temporary relief but might also carry feelings of guilt or shame. We tell ourselves it's harmless, a private release, a way to cope with stress, loneliness, or boredom. But is it truly without consequence? But what if this seemingly insignificant act is actually holding us back? What if it's more than just a harmless habit? What if it's draining our energy, hindering our focus, and preventing us from becoming the best versions of ourselves? The time and mental space it occupies could be channeled into more productive, fulfilling activities. This isn't about shame or judgment, it's about self-awareness and growth. Understanding our habits and their impact is the first step towards change. It's about honestly examining our relationship with pleasure and understanding its impact on our lives. Reflecting on our actions and their consequences can lead to profound personal insights. It's about reclaiming control and directing our energy towards what truly matters. By doing so, we can unlock our potential and achieve our goals with greater clarity and purpose. And it's here that the ancient wisdom of Stoicism offers a powerful framework for change. Stoicism teaches us to master our desires, focus on what we can control, and cultivate inner peace. By embracing these principles, we can transform our lives and break free from the habits that hold us back. Born in the bustling marketplaces of ancient Greece, where philosophers like Zeno and Epictetus walked and taught, Stoicism might seem like an unlikely source of guidance for our modern lives, filled with technology and constant connectivity. Yet, this philosophy, embraced by emperors like Marcus Aurelius and everyday citizens alike, speaks directly to the human condition, our desires, our struggles, and our potential for growth. It offers timeless wisdom that transcends the ages. At its core, Stoicism is about aligning our thoughts and actions with the nature of the universe, understanding our place within the grand cosmos, accepting what we can control and letting go of what we can't. This acceptance brings a profound sense of peace and clarity. It's about recognizing that true freedom comes not from indulging every whim, but from mastering our impulses and living in accordance with reason and virtue. This mastery is a lifelong journey, requiring discipline and self-awareness. This doesn't mean suppressing our desires entirely. Instead, it encourages us to understand them deeply, choosing which ones to act upon, and finding a healthier, more sustainable relationship with pleasure. By doing so, we cultivate a life of balance and fulfillment, where our actions are guided by wisdom and our hearts are at peace. Stoicism also teaches us the importance of community and connection. By focusing on our shared humanity, we can build stronger, more compassionate relationships. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, Stoicism offers a beacon of hope and a path to inner tranquility. It reminds us that while we may not control everything that happens, we can always control how we respond. By embracing Stoic principles, we can navigate the complexities of modern life with grace and resilience, finding joy and meaning in every moment. The Stoics weren't against pleasure. They understood its allure, its power to provide temporary relief and satisfaction. However, they also recognized its fleeting nature and its potential to become a source of suffering. Indulgence, for the Stoics, wasn't just about the act itself, but about our relationship to it. It was about whether we were in control of our desires or being controlled by them. Were we seeking pleasure for its own sake, or were we using it as a crutch, a way to numb ourselves from discomfort or avoid facing our problems? This constant pursuit of fleeting pleasure, they argued, kept us trapped in a cycle of craving and dissatisfaction, preventing us from experiencing true fulfillment and inner peace. The Stoic perspective on masturbation becomes clearer when we compare it to other seemingly ordinary pleasures that can easily slide into excess. Take smoking, for example. The initial rush of nicotine might provide a temporary mood boost, but it comes at a cost to our health, our finances, and our freedom from addiction. Similarly, while a glass of wine with dinner can be enjoyable, Excessive alcohol consumption can quickly spiral into a harmful dependence, affecting our relationships, our work, and our overall well-being. The same principle applies to overindulging in sugary treats. That momentary chocolate high often gives way to feelings of guilt, sluggishness, and a desire for more. The Stoics believed that true strength lay not in physical prowess or external achievements, but in the inner citadel of the mind. This inner fortress, they argued, was where true resilience and power resided, untouched by the external world and its unpredictable nature. This inner strength, cultivated through self-awareness, discipline, and the practice of virtue, was the key to navigating life's challenges with resilience and grace. By consistently reflecting on their actions and thoughts, the Stoics aimed to align themselves with their highest values, ensuring that their responses to life's trials were measured and wise. Self-mastery for the Stoics wasn't about suppressing our desires entirely, but about choosing which ones to act upon and which ones to resist. They believed that by understanding the nature of our desires, we could make conscious decisions that led to a more fulfilling and balanced life. It was about understanding that true freedom came not from giving in to every impulse, but from having the power to choose our response. This deliberate choice, made with clarity and intention, allowed individuals to maintain their inner peace and integrity, even in the face of external chaos. This ability to pause, reflect, and act in alignment with our values, rather than being ruled by our urges, was what allowed us to break free from the cycle of craving and dissatisfaction. By mastering our inner world, we could find a profound sense of strength and freedom, enabling us to live a life of purpose and contentment. The journey of self-mastery is ongoing, requiring continuous effort and dedication, but the rewards are immeasurable, leading to a life of true fulfillment and inner peace. The Stoics encourage us to examine our lives, to identify our core values, and to ensure that our actions are in harmony with those values. What kind of person do you aspire to be? What brings you genuine fulfillment and meaning? If you value honesty, integrity, and self-respect, how do your actions, including your relationship with masturbation, reflect those values? Living in accordance with our values requires honesty, courage, and a willingness to confront our shadows. It means acknowledging the areas where we might be falling short and making conscious choices to align our actions with our aspirations. While Stoicism emphasizes personal responsibility and inner transformation, it also recognizes the importance of community. We are social creatures, hardwired for connection and belonging. Surrounding ourselves with like-minded individuals who share our values can provide support, encouragement, and accountability on our journey of growth. Whether it's through online forums, local meetups, or simply connecting with friends who are also interested in exploring Stoicism, finding your tribe can make the path of self-improvement less daunting and more fulfilling. Section 8. Finding your Stoic tribe resources for the journey ahead. Fortunately, in today's interconnected world, there are countless resources available for those seeking to delve deeper into Stoicism. From books and podcasts to online communities and local meetups, you'll find a wealth of information and support to guide you on your journey. Start by exploring the works of Stoic philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. Their writings offer timeless wisdom on navigating challenges, cultivating virtue, and living a meaningful life. Section 9. A note on shame and self-compassion. It's important to approach this topic with self-compassion. Many people struggle with compulsive behaviors, and shame only serves to isolate and discourage us. If you're struggling with excessive masturbation, remember that you're not alone. Instead of berating yourself, focus on understanding the underlying reasons behind your behavior and seeking healthy ways to address them. Therapy, journaling, and mindfulness practices can be valuable tools in this process. Section 10. The long game, cultivating lasting fulfillment. Stoicism reminds us that true fulfillment isn't found in fleeting pleasures, but in living a life of virtue, purpose, and connection. It's about aligning our actions with our values, contributing to something larger than ourselves, and finding joy in the simple things. By choosing to address our compulsive behaviors, we open ourselves up to a richer, more meaningful existence. Section 11. Stoicism, a lifelong exploration, not a quick fix. Stoicism isn't about achieving perfection overnight. It's a lifelong journey of learning, growth, and self-discovery. There will be setbacks along the way, moments when we stumble and fall short of our ideals, but by embracing the Stoic principles of self-awareness, acceptance, and action, we can navigate these challenges with greater resilience and emerge stronger on the other side. Remember, the journey itself is where the growth happens,